Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to solstice season, winter in the southern hemisphere and summer in the northern hemisphere. And I'm excited to provide these 3-month relationship readings for the solstice that runs from June 20th through September 20th. And we're going to see what's important for us to know about love. And with all this solstice energy, what endings and beginnings would they like us to know about right now? Also, in celebration of this season of spotlighting relationships, I'm offering half off my relationship readings for the first month, so from June 20th to July 20th. And if you're interested in diving deeper into a relationship reading, there's a link in the description box down below if you're interested in finding out what's included in them. I'll throw up quick screenshots here. You can pause if you want to see them. I'm going to rapidly go through them. But there's 6 choices, which include single and looking, single and a background check, secret crush, status of current relationship, should I stay or should I go relationship reading, and then lastly, reconciliation with an ex. So if you're interested in that, just check out the description box down below. But for this solstice reading, we're going to start out with a love message for everyone, and then we'll dive into a special message for 3 different parts. Either you're single and looking, you're married or in a relationship, or the Happy Hermits. Hello, other Happy Hermits. Those of us who are happily single and not looking. Timestamps are listed below if you want to leap ahead. But first, let's see what love message Spirit has for everyone. All right, for everyone that has Scorpio energy, this is the 3-month for everyone. We're going to start by reading from a Rumi Oracle. See what the energy is. A lovely love message is for all Scorpios here, or anyone that has Scorpio energy somewhere in their chart, or if you're just cross-watching and enjoying it, always follow Spirit. All right, so let's take a look here. We've got 1. O-N-E. Look at that beautiful, cute card. And that is card number 6. So let's put that down. Whoops, no, let's just put it right here. Right here in the middle. There we go. I'm used to putting the cards down there, as you'll see when you get into our other readings. So let's see what comes in here with number 6. These are a little longer, so thank you for your patience as we get in and are reading these. They're worth it. Beautiful, beautiful messages of love from above here. So this says, like molten gold poured from the furnace of divine love into a one-of-a-kind mold, you are created uniquely and of divine essence. You are both the lover and the beloved. There is no aspect of your life separate from your spiritual journey, and there's no aspect of you that is not of divine origin. So then, why the frowning, the fear, or the questioning? Let me share a sublime secret with you. Let me whisper it into your heart now. There is nothing to fear. All is unfolding according to the divine genius, and there is a sweet shift in store for you. No matter how dire circumstances may appear to be or despairing you may feel, there is still an avenue through which fulfillment and resolution will be granted. This will happen. That is because the divine seeks wholeness of the one. That means anything and every part of existence, and that includes you and all aspects of your being and life, is claimed by the divine. Your return to the divine is demanded. Every part of you, every life circumstance. The divine keeps rigorous, flawless accounts. Therefore, nothing shall be left unaccounted for, not even that which seems to be outside divine attention and grace at this moment. You must remember that you are a living heart, the dweller at the center between heaven and earth, star and soil, light and dark. If you cannot summon the joy to rise up and meet the divine beloved, fear not. That cunning lover lies deep within the depths, waiting to gather you into sacred embrace as you descend into darkness. Either through flying or falling, you shall be caught and tangled up in divine embrace. So fear not. Cast aside worry and concern. Know that you are thoroughly itemized on the divine ledger, and not one moment of your struggle or suffering shall miss the hawk-like gaze of the ever-attentive and heavenly beloved. This oracle comes to you with particular guidance. There is a friction or conflict within you or your life right now, a sense perhaps of being pulled in more than one direction and confusion because of this. You are questioning which path to take, this way or that. What if you choose this path and it turns out the other would have been better? But how can you know now what choice, if any, is most needed in your life? So many questions. Your mind is scurrying. There is no other word for it. Backwards and forwards it goes, to and fro, trying to settle upon the truth. I love you too much to allow this to continue unchecked. Surrender it. Give it up. The truth you seek is this: you shall be. You shall manifest your destiny just as the acorn grows into the oak tree. You cannot be other than what you are, and as you accept this, life responds. It breathes and relaxes around you so that what you need can come to you more easily. It finds you drawn to the need in you that is natural and inviting, and not a cause for anxiety or distress. The needs leads to satiety. What is desired and what fulfills that desire is one. They are lovers that come to each other naturally, even through darkness and confusion, drawn to each other, following the natural course of the universe to become one. So do not fret and fear, my beloved. Do not hold back from that which feels incomplete out of anxiety or distress. It is just the lover that will soon be joined by the beloved. You are recognizing the moment before this occurs. So fret not, and instead let that inner lover loose. Allow her to shake out her hair, put on her most sensuous perfume, and laugh as she dances barefoot in fields of lush grass and fragrant flowers. Let her tempt her beloved to come close, because she can be seen, she can be heard. Her movement sends her scent through the air. She entices the yearning beloved to her, and soon enough they meet, and it becomes possible for, yet again, two to become one. And then there will be wild peace and ecstatic contentment within you. If there's any part of you struggling to surrender the conflict between old and new, between what has been and what needs to be, between passion and duty, creativity and rationality, between this role or identity, then know this: even the conflict serves. Don't choose either one and believe it is the answer. Sometimes the sacrifice is not one or the other, but the idea that it can be only one or the other. At another level, a level of divine resolution, there is beyond the apparent polarity and conflict a third way, the rising up to where there is only one perfection taking place constantly. Open your heart. You'll find the bridge to understanding and trusting in that perfection there, whether it has always been and will always be. Don't worry, all is happening exactly as it should. This oracle brings you particular guidance. There is a resolution and a perfect coming together of elements in your life that might have seemed disparate or in conflict. Sometimes you've been trying to integrate something you have been trying to integrate is so very nearly ready to click into place. Perform the sacred honoring ritual and stay with the process. The coherence, the integration, the balance, and coming together you seek is on your horizon, approaching you swiftly now. And we do have the sacred honoring ritual, which says, place your hands at your heart and say aloud, Rumi, who loves me unconditionally. I gaze into my heart and you are there. I gaze into your heart and see my own face. We are one. This oneness is contagious. May it swiftly affect every aspect of my inner world, so that my outer existence aligns gently with perfect harmony with the great divine beloved. You and I are one with the perfection of divinity unfolding now and always. Through grace and my own free will, so be it. And when you're ready, place your hands in a prayer position and bow your head in reverence and recognition to the one divine plan unfolding. Say, I surrender into the one truth of divine perfection, which includes my own divine destiny now. Through mercy and grace, so be it. And when you're ready, simply close your eyes and bow your head again. Then you've completed your ritual. Wow. What an amazing, amazing, amazing journey of oneness and wholeness with this. I'm excited to see how this unfolds and what this looks like for each of our individual readings. So we'll jump into the special readings right now. All right, so anyone who has Scorpio energy and you're single and looking, here is the reading for you. And we're going to start off with the Whispers of the Lord Ganesha and see what is the theme of this 3-month energy that we have coming in here. So let's take a look. That's the one right off the bat here. So let's see what we have. We got prosperity. Woo-woo! Look at that beautiful card. Such rich, deep colors, and it doesn't even do it justice on the camera. So I love that. So card number 45, prosperity. So looks like we might be having some movement in relationship over these 3 months. You have the ability to manifest prosperity into your daily life. Ganesha asks that you work on integrating and accepting the spiritual truth that you create your own reality. Truly understanding this makes all the difference when it comes to prosperity. You are responsible for creating and generating your success. It is your divine right to do so. A job in itself does not bring you riches. Abundance is more than a job or having money. It's an attitude. It's about living with appreciation and gratitude daily for all the blessings that are bestowed on your life. And it's so perfect because when we focus on like, I'm missing love, I want love, our lower vibrational energy pushes love away. But when we are having gratitude for the love we have had, we, let the Creator know what we want, and then we give it to them, and then we just start thanking them, seeing it in our mind's eye, feeling the emotion, taking physical action, creating our energy of like attracts like. So rather than focusing on those, we focus on this. This is what brings the ability and the possibilities for prosperity. I love that. It is easy to forget or neglect the gifts that you receive day after day from the universe, the divine, the source, the creator. One of your promised gifts is your divine ability to generate the success you want in life by using your spiritual talents. These are abilities that are innate within you. You were born with them. They could include writing, speaking, creative expression, or business ability. Utilize your gifts. You're being given an opportunity to notice and develop them and begin offering them to the world. You might like to start writing a prosperity journal. Call on Ganesha to work with you on this. Imagine what would be the perfect day for you and describe it in great detail in your journal. Involve all your senses to make it as real as possible. See, hear, feel, smell, taste, and touch this experience in your mind and in your heart to help bring it to fruition, exactly as we were saying. This is an abundance card. Ganesha is reminding you that you have everything you need now, and it's time to claim your abundance. So I like that because it's saying that you have all the power to have love come your way. and it's about where you're investing your energy and how you're investing your energy. Is it focused on gratitude? That'll draw those things to you. If it's want and need and missing and hate and fear, we repel it. Good to know. All right. We're also going to pull here from the power of surrender. So let's take a look here and see what else they want you to know here about this beautiful possibilities of abundance and love coming into your life here. So, all right. I was going to say, make it obvious, but they want this one right here. All right. So we've got surrender to prayer. Like that. We'll zero in so you can see that. And then I'll read that here too, which says, give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard through the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Yeah, when you start having this energy, our energy is what invites it. Our energy is a prayer. It is we can say with my mouth, I want love, I want love, I want love. Thank you for love, but if in the inside I feel like, oh God, I'm missing love, I want love, and our energy speaks louder than our words, and so our energy is the prayer here. I love that. We're also going to pull from the Prism Oracle, see what color and what message comes through here for you. So what else for our Scorpios? All right, this one, and over there, and we got here. We've got magic. Yeah, it's the magic. Our energy is magic. That's what manifestation is, right? It's when we change our energy. It's like the magician card when it said you have everything you need within you to make your love dreams come true, and it does bring in this power. And we don't realize, like I said, if we knew how much of our energy is what impacts what we draw into our lives, we would be much more careful on what our energetic focus is. We've been taught to focus in on our fears, what we hate, what we feel is missing, what we want, when we could be taught focus on gratitude. It would bring us so much different things in, right? Magic is real. It is the spark and the excitement that comes out of nowhere, the act of manifestation, or the feeling of creating something from nothing. It is all of these things and more. And this card represents the need to acknowledge the magic and sense of wonder within your life. It's happening around you all the time. You just need to look for it. Again, this gratitude of the magic that's already unfolding within your life. We're also going to pull from the Lost Soul Tarot. And let's take a look and see what else they want you to know here. And we'll dive a little more deeper into this love that's coming your way. All right, so I want these two. What else? All right, and these two. And then this one is right here. All right. So let's take a look. What do we got here? We've got the 10 of Cups. Yeah, joy, 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 celebration, overflowing. So they're definitely saying here, gratitude, joy, that's higher vibration. So they're definitely highlighting higher vibration, which is this is what you want to draw to you, right? This overflowing power of love and wonderful energy that comes in there. So I love that. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, here is us seeking the power. This Knight of Wands is on a quest for the Ace of Wands, which is like the magician wand. We've been talking about wherever you focus your energy is what grows and expands, and you're on this quest to try to understand that energy and how we can do that, how I can wield my magic wand. And you realize, well, you're always wielding it by your will. Whatever you're focusing your energy on is what you're expanding and growing. And you're like, yikes, don't point there, point over here, right? So there is this change of energy, this change towards prosperity, because you are grasping and you're on this quest of understanding it, and I feel like you find it. Yeah, and you got the Four of Swords, peace of mind, mental stability, And so you're letting go of your fears and you're not focusing on the fears, you're focusing on gratitude. And it's okay, you know, I say an 80-20 rule. I spend 80% of my time, or I try, focusing on joy, gratitude, celebration, and that. 20% of my time working on my shadow work, my fears, anything that rises up from underneath, transformation. Because we'll have things that'll tug at us, like mom, dad. You know, it's a little inner child saying, I need you to look at this. And so we do when it asks us to, but I don't spend 100% of my time focused on them. And that's where this peace of mind comes in, this mental stability. And then you have the Six of Wands. Yeah, so glory, joy, celebration, victory. Smooth movement and balance of our energy. So definitely here, this is saying that you have this prosperity, this victory. You do embrace this ability to balance out what you're doing with your energy. So I love that. And then you have the Knight of Swords. So you have the quest of seeing things from a higher perspective, seeing the capital T truths of what is really happening as well. So you've got this Ace of Swords, which really the Four of Swords, usually someone's sleeping on the Ace of Swords, Three Swords on the wall, which is our fears of disappointing, letting things down, fear of failure. So you've got the Ace of Swords that's been given to you as a gift so you can see things from a different perspective, have enlightenment, and have that light shown on to understand, oh, this is how you focus on manifestation. This is how you bring in prosperity and draw it to you. So I love all that for you. Now we're also going to dive in here because you do have love coming your way. This abundance has to do a lot with, you know, you can use that for anything in our lives, but of course, since this is a relationship reading and this is singles looking, you're looking for love, looking for a relationship. We're going to pull from this Lover Oracle here and see what messages your future love interest has for you. So we'll start there. We'll pull some other cards here in a sec, but I'll save that for that here in a sec. All right. Wow, right. So here we go. Cards are flying. Yeah, and I'm going to leave that heart right there. So the first message they have is, yeah, don't put up with my BS. This card has come up a lot in these readings. But this is like the excuses, and we'll find out what the BS is here in a moment, I feel is what will unfold here. But it is about, you know, their beliefs, their, you know, the poor me, the attitudes, like I don't deserve this. It's like, it's lovingly not putting up with their BS. It's like calling them out, and in a loving way, that comes in here. So I like that. Here, let me just rearrange these since I moved them around. All right. So one of it is, how could you ever forgive the mess I've made? And so, you know, they've got this poor me, like, oh, I'm so sorry, I just made a mess of everything, and and it's like, that's a manipulative tactic that they use of, oh, I'm sad, I'm upset, I've done wrong, oh, look at me. And you're just like, how old are you? And it's like really clarity of going, you know what, that's not going to work with me. You know, my third ex, they broke me of. I didn't realize that I had manipulative tendencies that just grew up with, that my parents grew up with, that their parents grew up before that, just passed down from generation to generation. And really any human has it, where when someone's not, or something's not going your way, we act sad because we're taught our emotions. Other people are responsible for my emotions, and I'm responsible for theirs. So if someone's like, oh, blah, 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 and then I'm like, oh, no, let me make it all better. And if that doesn't work, then we go into bullying. If that doesn't work, then we go into rejection. That's the 3 steps of manipulation. act like a poor me. And some people just bypass and go to the bully, the anger, the throwing tantrums, even physical abuse, right? And then if that doesn't work, then rejection, the ultimate thing that we fear. And then if that doesn't work, we go back to the beginning. I can't believe when I rejected you, you didn't come after me. And then bully, and so there's this thing. And I feel like this is what you like, you have this, like, so my third ex, they were like, you're going to ride that lip to town when I would pout. And when I would walk out of a room, they wouldn't come after me. And this one time we had a blow up, and I walked out of the house and made one circle around the block. And I was going, am I going to continue to walk? No, I'm going to have to go in eventually. I'm so embarrassed. I went in, and then that's when they kind of just said, all right, you know what? If we're going to work, you have to stop doing this. And if you want to talk. If you want to walk. And it was great. It was a good eye opener, and it freed me from that. I feel like this is what's going to happen. I can't make you happy. Blah, 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 right? I'm afraid to lose you. Okay, well, that's good. Then this is that thing. Yeah. And they even at one point said, you need to get counseling and deal with these insecurities, or it's not going to work out. And I feel like this is this call that you have of really just in a loving way, telling them, what, this is just how it's going to have to be, or, whatever. So I feel like I feel lonely. Yeah. So here's a lot of this poor me that's here, that's coming in, but I do feel like you do, let them know, hey, I love you. I want to be with you. But if we don't change this, it's going to be very difficult for us to be together. I like that. All right. And then what we move into next is the place where you meet them and timing. And both of those things can be ranges. There's very little things in our life that are fated in an exact moment. We've got even our death is kind of a lot of times a range. Birth is usually very specific because we want to be born with our astrology to have we choose, this is what I want to be born. I see the possibilities of my life when that happens. And so I like this type of energy, around that. And so when we are going to meet someone, there's an earlier time and the latest time. We can meet someone really, really soon if they're working on their inner vibration, raising their love vibration. And if we are, we can meet very much earlier. So if we're working through all these things, or if we're just, going to take our time and not do a whole lot of inner work, the latest we will meet. And sometimes we will even get messages that it's an optional relationship that can happen. It's not a fated one, because sometimes some of our lifetimes we do or do not, right? So we'll start off here with the place oracle based on current energies, because you can meet at a certain time right now based on current energies. And sometimes we can have, if it's like somewhere you frequently a lot of the opportunities you'll have to meet each other could be at the same place too, but we'll see here. So what is the place that you want us to know about that you'll meet your love? All right, it is this one. And we've got the post office. I got this before too, but this is like running errands, someplace you frequently a lot, and it is mail delivery, written correspondence, package tracking. So, there is this energy that comes in here of it's somewhere where you visit often. So, but it's more errand running. It's more somewhere you go for, where you obtain some sort of service, and you meet them either bumping into them or they work there. Maybe it's your mailman or mail woman, mail person coming in there. And then I've got 3 decks of time. This deck, Time Oracle, let's take a look here. And this will be the ranges usually of how, what's the possibilities. And then the other 2 decks I actually had combined into one huge deck. It's big enough, that's why I didn't bring that one in too. I like that. This deck is pretty cool. I'm keeping that separate. But let's take a look here. What else about timing? What else do you want us to know about timing? All right. I do want that one and that one. All right. So this one we've got patience required. All right. So allowing it to unfold, and I can see, still you doing your work will still make you meet them faster. I just don't feel with all these cards, I don't feel like they have done a ton of inner work yet. But I feel like when they meet you, it really sparks and you encourage it. So, patience is required. But look, within a week too. So that shows us that you can meet them within a week, and then, within 6 months. Within a week to 6 months. So that's the range that you have here, which isn't bad. We've got some that's been a year, like May of next year. So yours is, not so bad. But you'll meet them, and then, the progression of the relationship, I feel, is where the patience is going to be required, because there's going to be some of this iffiness and this kind of 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Oh, crap. But I feel like that's what's coming in here. But I love this energy for you. Again, wherever you focus your energy, so it grows and expands. And if you focus on their pitfalls, then they grow too. So really focusing on gratitude when you meet them for who they are rather than who they're not also helps you move forward. And I love that for you. And that's what they have for all of you with Scorpio energy who are single and looking. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support. And as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. All right, all of you that have a Scorpio energy and are either married or in a relationship, this is the reading for you. We're going to start off pulling here from the Journey of Love Oracle. Let's see what the message is for the 3 months here. And what do they want you to know? All of you Scorpio. All right. We are right here, and we've got Devotion to the Small. Beautiful. That is number 32. We'll put that over here. There we go. And let's see what comes in with this here. All right. She bows. She honors growth. She sees that within the smallest flower, there is the teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognizes that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life, that in honoring nature, in taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom, alive in men and women with open hearts. There's an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to the Earth Mother as an important step in fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She's speaking to you now, letting you know that there is a small change happening, something that is growing within you that you may recognize but not think it is so important. Yet, she tells you now that it is very significant. Soon you will see that what you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming to a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you into the fullness that you can only dream of. Enjoy. The message of this oracle for you is that your blossoming is occurring now, and the Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work that you're doing to help other human beings. She asks for you to surrender any concern you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into your rightful place in the world, that you may shine as you were born to do, in service to the evolution of this planet. And she is helping you now. Trust her. I love that. So definitely these 3 months are a period of growth. And a big piece that really stood out there was that as you are grateful for the small things, more things continue to grow. And that is a powerful energy that we all have, that whatever we focus on is what grows and expands, like attracts like. And so as you focus on what you're grateful for, the small things, it gets bigger and bigger because we draw more, and our energy helps grow it, along with the help of the collective mother energy of Gaia. Of course, she's here helping us. So I love that energy about growth, and the big piece of it, in addition to this recognition that what you're doing is helping other people, is that your energy is so important, where you focus that. So I love that. And then we'll also look here at the Enchanted Map Oracle, see what other guidance they would like to give you here over these 3 months and this growth that's happening. All right, they do want that one here. And you got follow the leader to the giant tree that's growing, right? We just kind of zoom in. You can kind of see the animals that are on the path here leading up to the giant tree. Card number 40. I'll just put that right there. And let's see what this brings in for you. All right. There we go. Every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. I like that, leading by example. And this has to do with this, the impact you have on others. So you're being called to lead others by example, and your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery in the adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it, and by being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. And there's another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then, in turn, have more to offer. And I love this, especially because we're focusing in on relationships. And so this is about the mirror we are to one another, what we've gleaned through relationships, the wisdom that you've gleaned through relationships, and what you're able to share with one another. But for the growth of the relationship that it's been talking about here, the vulnerability, the sharing of what you've gone through, how you've overcome things, that vulnerability is a big piece of allowing things to grow. And it's leading with love, right? So in your relationship, if you lead by example, you don't expect them to do the loving and the gratitude first. You can start having gratitude for them and telling them what you sincerely enjoy about them, instead of focusing on, the battle's lost, which is focusing on what someone is not being, what someone's not doing. Who wants to be around that, right? Besides, when we do that, what do? We push them further away. We expand that energy because we're focusing on it. But when you focus on the love, and the gratitude. You lead and you show them, wow, look at how it impacted your life. And I just feel that vulnerability. Now, these do have a reversal, which I like to read just in case. It resonates as well. And the reversal of this would mean a gentle push to get up and take the lead. In a relationship or partnership, be the one to voice what must be said. There you go. Muster your courage and speak your needs aloud. Affirm what you like and what you feel. Don't just hope for someone else to fix the problems you see. Right? There we go, that leadership. If your inquiry is about a career or a project, you must take the initiative to draw up a proper plan. And if it's about a personal relationship, you must be clear about your intentions and your desires. Boldly begin a discussion about how things really are and how to make the situation work for the highest good of all. Do this as soon as possible. You may be pleasantly surprised by the results. Yeah, the growth. And that, it's not pointing and going, you are not doing this. It's like, I feel like this is what's happening in our relationship and I don't want it to go this way. I would like it to go this way. What do you think? How do you feel? What's going on? It's a conversation, not an accusation or an inquisition, right? We generally get more from that. If someone's pointing the finger at you, walls go up and you can't communicate. You can't, speak to each other because there's walls between you. All you hear is moo, 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 right? All right. We also have the Lover's Oracle here. So let's give these a shuffle. These heart-shaped cards. And let's see here. What else does Spirit have for you with this growth and this leadership and stepping up and being bold and sharing what you are wanting to share? So here's the front of the card. Beautiful. Angelic being here. And it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Yeah. So this isn't about reinforcing the rules over and over and over again that we had growing up. The supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos, the musts. This is about what do I truly want? Because if we are trying to reinforce the old things we think shoulds and those old things, we become God's little sheriff, arresting people, right? Accusing people, being the judge, the jury, the executioner, right? So I love this, that sharing from your heart, not your head, of those small T-truths. I love all these colors. It's all like this olive-ish kind of tone to all these. I love it. And then we're also going to pull here from the Letting Go deck, which is from a book by David R. Hawkins called Letting Go. And let's see what words of wisdom they bring in here. All right, I feel like there was this one with the colors. That's why they had it all, show here. Well, this side doesn't have those colors, but this is the replacement of a negative feeling by a higher one accounts for the many miracles one can experience in the course of life. And it says, as we surrender, life becomes more and more effortless. There is a constant increase in happiness and pleasure, which require less and less from the outer world to be experienced. We stop looking out there for what we now experience as coming from within ourselves. So I'll put that up here too. I'm going to leave that one because it matches. So this is this replacing the lower vibration, supposed to, shoulds, need tos, have tos, must with what you truly want. And when you discuss and share and grow with one another over these 3 months, it is discussing what we feel is not working, but more so what is working, what we want more of. Like, I really love this, I'd love more of that. And then if it's like, I don't necessarily need any more of this, I want more of this, what do you want more of? And it's really developing communication with each other. I like it. But definitely growth and blossoming and harvest are all over the place here. Right. And then we're going to use the Lost Soul Tarot, and let's see what else they have here for you. So what else? All right. Now they wanted this one here too. They want this one here. These two here. I put this one over here. All right. So let's start with this one here. Yeah, I got the Two of Swords. This is all about decision making, which we talked about here, and communication with the swords. And it's like closing your eyes and opening your heart. It's the conflict between head and heart. And when our head, has all of these supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and musts that we have when we're growing up, those are ruled in fear. Those keep us in this reactionary mode and have us, continue to battle and try to, like I just talked about, police them. And I have to have this to be lovable and acceptable. But our heart is like, no, I want this. It has a connection to unconditional love of the higher realms. And so this gives us clarity about what do we really want. And so there's some decision making to be made there too. Right, let's see what else we have here. We have the Knight of Cups. So here's the movement of romance, the movement of emotion, the quest too. All knights have a quest, and this knight is questing for the chalice, the Holy Grail, for self-love. So a big piece of it, of course, is that we can't find what we're looking for in the outside world. One of these cards mentioned, inward and upward as where we find the unconditional eternal love we're looking for. And that helps as we open up more and more to that love, the more our ability to give and receive love to the humans of the outside world also expands. And the more that the world transforms from a place of lack and falling short, as we fill up and overflow, then what is given to us is above and beyond extra. Can we be even more grateful for that? Because we're not looking to the outside to fulfill us, we're finding inner fulfillment, and then everything else is just blessing and extra in the outside world. So I love the Knight of Cups there. We have the Strength card. Here is our human self, which is represented by the lion, and then here the infinity symbol, our higher self. And this is this, I don't know what you call it, like a relationship that expands between our human and our higher self, realizing we're so much more. And this is where we get that, this being here is a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. So it brings us what we're hungry for and helps us move from this place of desperation for love to inner fulfillment. And again, that overflowingness that comes in. Yep, and here's the Nine of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles, 9 is the Hermit's journey. 9 of Pentacles is like this, usually it shows someone in a garden with a flying animal of some kind, which represents spirit. And so this is, with this being the outside world and being hermity, it's about spending some time alone. It's important to determine what we want and stepping away from things, having some alone time, meditation, contemplation, inquiry, journaling, going for walks, whatever it is that you use to contemplate, painting, whatever it may be. There's this, beautiful awareness that comes in through making sure you spend some quality time with your higher self, because the more you do that, the more you expand the self-love as well. Yeah, and then you have the 10 of Cups, joy, joy, joy. This is, our natural state. And so when we are connected inward and upward, and especially to our spiritual posse and higher self, we get to feel this flood, that chalice. That's the feeling of it being filled up and overflowing out to the world. And so this is joy and emotions, beautiful, happy emotions overflowing because of all this. So I feel like they're saying it's worth it. It's definitely worth it going through this, because we can't love or receive love from others more than to the extent we love ourselves. So the more we expand the pipeline between us and our higher self, the more we have our availability to give and receive love to the humans in our lives too. Right? And then your final card here is Ace of Swords. Yeah, so this is giving you the power. It's a gift of connecting to the capital T truths of the higher realm that allow you to cut away the small t truths of fear that we've had. And so it brings a lot of clarity. It brings a lot of balance in our mind and our thinking, with this Two of Swords, closing our mind to the small t truths, opening our heart and our mind to the capital T truths of the higher realm. Allow us to really understand what drove us before, what fears were, causing the conflict within us, and sometimes outside of us too. But I love all this inner growth, because we don't change from the outside in, we change from the inside out. So we definitely, this growth that you're experiencing over these 3 months starts from within. But I feel like you've been doing that, because here comes the growth, and you continue to grow. I mean, we always have opportunities to grow, right? But there's this wonderful blossoming. You're starting to see the leaves have growing, the blossoms. You're starting to see the little fruit grow, and then you're able to share that with others, and it does impact your relationships over these next 3 months in a very positive way. So I love all that for all of you Scorpio energy couples and married folk, and that's what they have for you for this reading. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support, and as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. All right, all of you Scorpio energies that are happy hermits, this is the message for you. We're going to start off with these Divine Guidance Oracle, and these are fractal imaging, which I call spiritual inkblot tests, because whatever you see in the picture is a special message for you. And then, of course, we'll read from the book and see what the author, Cheryl Lee Harnish, what she saw as well. All right, so here you go in 3, 2, 1. Sorry for the glare, they're a little glossy. I'm just going to bring those in here for you so you can see it a little closer. See what you see there. And so card 39. I love all those vibrant colors. So let's see what that is here. This is resolution. So life is like a puzzle, and we put the pieces together in a way that fits for us. And until now, your puzzle hasn't seemed to fit together in a way that has made sense. And what seems out of harmony will begin to feel balanced. And even though some things feel like they just won't work, shifts and adjustments are happening now. You'll find that things will start to fall into place, and that everything will fit together perfectly in your life. So I like this, I'm a happy hermit myself, so hello. I get it, and there's this inner, for many hermits, it's this inner satisfaction, this inner peace, this inner completeness, right? And we're waiting for our life to catch up and to kind of emanate that, and it will, and it does, and things do fall in place. And as we go further on our hermit's journey, of course we might have relationships coming out when we're ready for them, if it's the cost benefit analysis that we do, is it worth it? I don't know, but and it's not out of bitterness. It's not out of, I give up, it's out of inner, satisfaction and the inner journey and the spirit journey and connecting higher. And I do feel like that, things do unfold, things start to fall into place. And I feel like you're also starting with that balance, starting to be okay with the unknown and enjoying the moment and enjoying the flow of whatever may come, not defining ourselves by, society's supposed to, shoulds, need to's, have to's, musts. And the more you become confident in that for yourself, the less people will try to push you to get into a relationship or do what they want you to do, because your confidence and this is what I want for me emanates new energy that comes out here too. So I like that. Also, we're going to pull here from the Divina Serenity Oracle. And the author of this beautiful deck, Christopher Lee, is offering 10% off all of his decks on his website for my subscribers and my followers. And the link and the discount code are in the description box down below if you're interested. It was very nice of him to offer that, so I thought I'd make sure you guys know about it too. And so you can see the beautiful, just this side of the deck is so beautiful, and the camera doesn't do it justice. And you've got Guardian. Look at this beautiful card. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see just the detail. It's beautiful. I love dragons too. So let's take a look here. Oops. And let's see what the Guardian brings you. And so the Guardian Oracle card symbolizes the presence of a guiding and supportive force in your life. You are not alone. Trust in the support and guidance that surrounds you, even when it may not be visible to the naked eye. Know that you are being looked after and supported on your journey. The Chinese dragon represents wisdom, strength, and divine energy. It's a symbol of protection and power. Allow yourself to tap into the energy of the dragon and draw strength from its presence. Just as the dragon stands behind the female, you are being reminded that you have a powerful guardian watching over you, providing guidance, strength, and protection. Seek opportunities to connect with your inner guardian, and this can be through meditation, prayer, or simply tuning into your intuition. Allow yourself to listen to the whispers of guidance and trust in the wisdom that comes forth. Embrace your guardian and recognize the presence of a guiding force in your life. And by acknowledging and aligning with your guardian, you can feel protected and guided on your path, knowing that you are supported every step of the way. Beautiful. I love that. So it is the year of the dragon too in the Chinese zodiac. And for me, one of my spirit guides actually comes through as a Chinese dragon. And so this is realizing you have a great support, a great posse on the other side. Outside of your higher self, you've got your guardian angel and your angel and all your spirit guides and loved ones on the other side. You've got ancestors, all sorts of slew of beings of unconditional love and light that may be naked, to the visible eye where we don't see them, but they're there in you. The more you connect, the more you feel that support and you feel that guidance around you too. So I love that for you. And we're also going to pull from the Wild Mystic Oracle. Let's see what else we have here. So what other message, right? There we go. And you've got the Strength card. So the Strength card in like the tarot has like a lion or tiger, a feline representing our human self. And then the infinity symbol way up there represents our higher self. So this joining together of, power and energy and connections, very important here. I love the little moth on there too. So definitely there is this, nudging to connect higher and higher to the higher realm and all of your support team here to have this expansion. says the tiger has been hailed in many mythologies as being of a great might and physical ability. They have also been connected with war, athleticism, and protection. In imperial China, here we go with the Chinese connection, the symbol of the tiger was often associated with high-ranking generals whose only superiors were the dragon and the phoenix, the emperor and the empress. So this card is a symbol of physical strength, protective strength, and bodily prowess. So all of this support, all of this here, I love it. The tiger card represents inner strength as well as physical strength. It is a strength that helps us overcome adversity, illness, hatred, and danger. This card is exemplary of strong will, moral strength, and resistance to temptation. It is the fortitude of quiet personal power and careful restraint of overwhelming emotion necessary to see the task come to a fruitful conclusion. The shadow energy of this is that the strength might easily be weakness, either physical or mental. However, it might also be a facade of strength that you feel you have to show the world. Ask yourself, who are you projecting that image of strength for, and if it is making those around you believe that you do not need help. The element of this is fire. The flora is oak, thistle, borage, cinnamon, parsley. The stones are sardonyx, turquoise, aragonite, mahogany, obsidian. And the spell work for this is instilling strength of will and mind, recovering from illness, dealing with a breakup or difficult ending, and self-confidence. So there is this growing of confidence, through this and the inner strength, because the outside world won't show us what we truly are. It will tell us this falsity. It's based on the instability of the things of the outside world. But when we turn inward and upward and we find all of this support, we find that we have everything we need within ourselves, and then we're able to show that strength to the outside world just by being ourselves, not boasting or that false sense of courage where we're projecting, you can tell people who boast and I'm great and this and that and everything else, and it's like, you know what? You don't even believe that, And so there's this great energy here of growth and self-confidence and the inner strength that's coming through. We're also going to pull here from the Lost Soul Tarot. And we'll see what else we've got here. What else does Spirit want you to know? All right, they do want that one right there. What else? Okay. They want that one, and they did want that one. And I feel like these two. All right. So let's see. What's this one over here? Got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so the Seven of Wands is a great card because it's like someone standing up on a hill and they, don't defend themselves. They don't feel like they have to defend themselves. They basically are like the sun. They don't ask permission to shine. And it's not that we do it in a rude way. You're just don't shrink. I don't dim my light for anyone. We're unapologetically ourselves, but we're also not douchebags about it. So I like that, energy that comes through here about shine bright and allow your inner light to shine forward, and everyone can see that. Yeah, and you have the Hanged Man here, which is about transformation, about seeing things from a higher perspective. Could be that you've been feeling like things have been going kind of slow and kind of delayed. And this is what happens with the Hanged Man, because we are reflecting. It's like a cocoon. We're transforming from a caterpillar to a butterfly when it comes through. And in this cocoon with the Six of Swords, this is movement of thought and belief and mindset, leaving behind old ways of thinking that no longer serve those that are rooted in fear. And it's movement of thought that eventually triggers movement of the outside world. So inward, eventually you start to move in the cocoon, break out of the cocoon, and then you realize, I don't want to do caterpillar things anymore. I'm ready to go do butterfly things. Caterpillars eat leaves, butterflies like nectar and going from flower to flower, kind of like a bee in a way. They don't walk on the forest floor. They want to fly, and they can migrate 1,000 miles. Caterpillar would never see that in their lifetime. So there is this new enabling of gifts and this new enabling of what you're capable of that comes through this cocoon as well. Yeah. Death and rebirth, so definitely a transformation. The caterpillar must die for the butterfly to be born. It literally loses its outside skin and becomes a caterpillar soup liquid that then uses all that to form the wings and transform into the butterfly. So you definitely have this transformative energy that's coming through here over the next 3 months as you really connect with who you are and not afraid to express it. Yeah, 3 of Wands is a change of direction by you with new information. And that's what happens. The caterpillar makes a lot of great plans with their caterpillar abilities and caterpillar desires. It's like, ooh, look at that tree. I'm just going to live here. I'm going to eat all those leaves, and then I'm going to eat those leaves, and then I'm just going to hide, through the winter, and then spring I'm going to eat more leaves. But when they go, there's this urge to create the cocoon, and it goes to do that, and then it transforms, and it comes out and goes like, new plans. I'm going to Vegas. I don't know if a butterfly would want to go into the desert, but it's like, I think it's like in Mexico, the monarchs migrate from there all the way up like into the United States. It's like this long, I think it's like 1,000 miles or something, I might be wrong, but you can Google it. But there's this big migration, and this is the change of plans now that you have that new thing. And then you have the 3 of Swords, letting go of the old ways of thinking. The 3 of Swords represents what would be like, the fear of failure, the fear of being heartbroken, the fear of disappointment, and all of those things. And it's like that's what used to rule us before is the caterpillar, but the butterfly is leaving behind. This 6 of Swords is leaving behind these 3 swords and moving forward from choppy waters to calmer waters. So the choppy waters are being left behind, and that's what you're doing with this change of direction. You're leaving the old ways of thinking behind, the old ways of fearing behind, the old thoughts of what you wanted to do, and you're getting a lot of clarity during this pause. So everyone, of course, is at a different point in this, but I feel like these 3 months is a huge piece for you of your realizing, and you're either going into the cocoon, you're in the cocoon, or you're about to come out of the cocoon, right? Those are the 3 stages besides, being born from an egg. So I like this for you because there is this amazing transformative power that everyone of you is experiencing as these beautiful Scorpio Happy Hermits. So continue to be happy, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. There's amazing transformation headed your way. And this is the message they have for you. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support, and as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.